I'm Mint Salad, and I saw Krampus. It's directed by Michael Daugherty, the same person who did Trick or Treat. My previous exposure to this movie is none, or to the Krampus character itself, actually. The only other exposure is I had to do a shirt with Krampus that there will be an ASC Daily on, so look out for that. So if you haven't seen this movie, I will spoil it for you. The movie starts, we're following a kid, his name is Max, and it's 3 days before Christmas. There's a bunch of family that's supposed to come over, and he has a Santa letter clause. He has a Santa Claus letter, rather, and I'm just thinking, you know what? I think the Christmas spirit is well within him. I hope he has enough hope, though, because I know for a fact that just by looking how this house is not really decorated on the inside, except for in certain places, there's not a ton of Christmas spirit here. That's just my observation. He's like, I'm gonna try to send this to Santa. I'm gonna talk to my grandma, who only talks in German a little bit. I think she speaks a little bit of English towards the end of the movie, but she speaks mostly German. She's talking to Max. She's very into the Christmas spirit. She's like, Christmas, best time of the year. And she's just baking cookies, and I'm like, looking at her, I'm like, man, that's some life goals, just being an old woman baking cookies for the holiday season. I want to be that old woman. I want to like have a bunch of cookies, just like sell cookies, bake so many cookies that I sell them. That'd be a fun, elderly experience. And I think this woman is living the dream. She's in a warm house and it's clean. And then the family comes in. We have Tom is a dad. He looks very familiar. I wonder who he could be from. We also see Sarah is the wife, and we see Beth, and they don't seem to have Christmas spirit. Max seems to be the only one with Christmas spirit, and looks like they got some family coming over. We got a bunch of annoying cousins coming in, annoying cousins of Max, who really just hate on Max. And I'm like, why y'all hating on Max? Why do you guys just hate? Come on. You got the uncle who seems to be very like, ugh, rich people. You have money, I don't have money. And I'm like, maybe if you stopped complaining about money, maybe you'd have money. I'm not sure though. He just seems like a big complainer. And I'm like, just stop complaining, okay? Please, stop. But anyway, he's with Aunt Dorothy, who just complains and complains and complains, and it's Sarah's sister. She complains to the point where Sarah gets upset. She's like, I don't like this food that you're making. What is this, creme brulee that you're making? What is this fancy food? You're gonna clog my arteries. But I'm like, your arteries are already clogged. Yeah, creme brulee is not gonna clog your arteries. Like, I don't know what your diet is like, but like, just, you even mentioned that your arteries don't get clogged. They're already clogged partially, so if you're gonna eat worse food, they're gonna clog even more. That's my assumption, so therefore you must have an unhealthy diet. Her creme brulee is not gonna clog your arteries. Okay. I really like the exploration of the characters. There's just like a good moment where we get to see like some sort of like big feast dinner with the extended family of Max and his family, and they're all pretty much ungrateful. His Santa letter gets taken by the cousins, and the cousins reads it out loud, and I'm just like, oh, come on, why do you gotta do this? Why do you gotta embarrass him? But you know what he wants for Christmas? He wants everything to be the same. He wants everybody to get along. He wants the parents to stop fighting, and he wants goodness for his aunts and uncle. And I'm like, what a good kid. Yet the cousin's like, screw you. Hey, why are you concerned about us? I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean, why is he concerned about you? Is that a serious question? You guys are mean to him. He wants people to be nice to him again. Someone have the Christmas spirit. Now he's like holding on to this Christmas spirit, and now he rips up his Christmas letter to Santa, and this causes a big old blizzard, and I'm just like, ha, this is what y'all get. But Max, I feel like you should have not ripped up that Christmas letter because you actually started all of this. Even though everybody else in your family doesn't have any Christmas spirit, it's still sad, really, really sad. And now there's a blizzard. Oh, I can go to my boyfriend's house to see if I can find any power. See if it's bad. I'm gonna go alone, says Beth. Yeah, you can only go out for 1 hour, says Sarah. But she's like, she doesn't want her to go out, which is the correct response. But Tom is like, oh, she'll be fine. She'll be fine. It's okay. It's okay. We don't need her. Lo and behold, she does not come back after an hour. We do see her being chased by something, crawling underneath some sort of van. Then there's the Jack in Box. Yeah, that's what it's called. Jack in Box pops up and attacks her, and I'm like, oh, she's dead. She was the one to not have the Christmas spirit. There's a big old brain idea. Hey, can we use your Hummer, Howard? Asks a lot of people. Specifically, I believe it's Tom again. Oh, we gotta go find Beth. But we're not supposed to leave. No, we go find the Hummer. They narrowly escape Tom and Howard, which is good. And then they go back. They're like, we're not gonna go back out there. Except for Howard's like, I'm gonna go back out to shoot him. Tries to shoot him, but oh wow, there's some guy out there. There's a bunch of snowmen. They're just appearing. And I'm like, this is terrifying. I'm really shivered. Shiver me timbers. That's what I was feeling. And then we have the German grandmother. She's like, this is Krampus. And then tells a little bit of a story about how she encountered Krampus during more hardship during the war in Europe. More hardship, mind you, than these kids are experiencing, Beth and Max. I mean, Max is being bullied by his cousins, who are very roughhousey. I'm just like, man, Beth was supposed to hang out with them too. Now there's no longer hanging out with Beth at all ever. I don't know if I would hang out with her, honestly. But you know what's also interesting? The fact that no one really listens to the grandmother when she tells the tale. They're like, we don't believe you, until a bunch of weird monsters coming in, and it's like more of a horror film at this point, and I'm terrified. It's terrifying. I'm like, whoa, please do not hurt them. Krampus is gonna get you. They're gonna grab you, bam. That's what the threat is, and I'm just thinking, man, you know what's interesting about that? I'm just terrified. I'm so terrified. There's no unterrified bone in my body right now. All my bones are shaking in my skin as I just watch all the creatures just keep on coming, and they don't stop coming, and they do not stop coming ever. And it's wild. It's really wild. Especially when, we're gonna capture you, we're gonna kidnap some of your family members, okay, and then we're gonna drop them into a portal to hell. Even Max is like, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to rip up the Santa Claus letter. I'm really sorry. I'm incredibly sorry. He's like, okay. Seems like he accepts it and then drops him in the hell. And then he's at Christmas. And he's enjoying Christmas. His family's enjoying Christmas. This is weird. Are things real? He asks. And then there's a bell that he gets. A Krampus bell. We've shown the Krampus bell before, and I'm like, whoa. What type of terrifying nightmare are we in? This is horrifying. And then we kind of get a slow zoom out to see that he's in a snow globe along with a bunch of other families. And this has got me thinking, how long will it take for Max to realize that he's stuck in a snow globe? Like, do you think it'll take days? Weeks? Eventually he has to go outside. I mean, the first initial day, he's gonna have a lot of fun. The second day, he might get bored. The third day, he might get bored some more and be like, this is weird, why is my family not leaving? And then, like, by the end of the week, he's gonna walk outside and realize he's stuck in a glass dome. And then he's gonna see that there's other glass domes. He's gonna freak out and panic. And then he's gonna freak out some more. And then I don't know what he'll do. I guess it's his ultimate decision from here. Maybe he'll celebrate Christmas forever. Maybe he stays the same age while in that snow globe. That's a possibility. But more importantly, if he stays the same age, does he stay the same mindset? Is he on a day loop forever? Is this like some sort of time loop? Or is this like following the same timeline where he's just growing old in the snow globe now? Or you have to really appreciate your family and you're stuck in a snow globe and now you have to live with these people are the only people you'll know for the rest of your life. So you have to deal with the fact that you have to live by them. You get to understand them more. You get to really delve into their interests. There's a point in this movie where we see Tom talking to Max. Max is like, why do we have to deal with our family? Tom's like, you know what? I don't know. You just have to try. You have to try to find some sort of common interest. And I was thinking, my first initial reaction was, I mean, I get that. I try to have a common interest with my family, more specifically my cousins, for my personal experience. But you also have to do that with just people in general. You have to like reach out and be like, hey, what are you interested in? Do you like Pokemon? Do you like Halo? Do you like drawing? Do you like anything that I haven't mentioned, which is literally everything else? Do you like anything? Yeah, that's how you make friendships. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. That totally makes sense. You not only have to do that with your family, you have to do that with people in general. I honestly, though, I feel that hanging out with the family is just blissful. Because my experience is I never really hung out with my extended family for very long. It was only usually during the holidays and maybe if that usually wasn't common. So when I did hang out with my extended family, I was like, yeah, let's play some video games. Let's play some Minecraft. Yeah, let's eat some food. Woo, love food. I'm eating food, fun time, fun memories. But that's my experience. If you have a different experience, do let me know. My experience with family is a very unusual one. So I don't expect people to share some of my experiences, but you know what? Spirit of Halloween, holidays are pretty cool. I love the holidays. Please do not kidnap me, Krampus. I love it. I have holiday spirit. Do you necessarily need to believe in Santa to have holiday spirit? I don't think so. I just think you need to have the spirit of giving, appreciation, gifting, appreciating the people that you're around. Just appreciating them as a person. That's what I think the actual holiday spirit is. But yeah, that was the end of the movie. I already passed the end of the movie a while ago. But I do like the character progression. I did mention that a little bit before. But more specifically, I like the progression of Max as he's kind of holding on to some holiday spirit. But since he's bullied by his cousins, and his cousins just love to lash out, you know what's amazing is that he's like, oh, no holiday spirits no more. No, I don't need them. Instead, I'm gonna hate holidays and hate my family. You didn't mean to say that, but you did say that, so it's trigger Krampus. And now Max is like, yeah, I'm really sorry. I feel like all of these events is my fault, which it is technically. He gets no relief from that at all. He's punished for the rest of his days. He's stuck in that snow globe. Man, I'm so curious as to what happens and what their character progression. I wish there's like a sequel where we get to explore more of what life is like in the snow globe. If we're going through like every day is Christmas for like the rest of your life. If every day is Christmas, then nothing's Christmas. Where are you gonna get gifts? Where are you gonna get the hot chocolate? How are you gonna resupply on food? Is this magic? I think it is magic. There's a lot of magic in the movie. The colors were a lot dimmer, especially around when Krampus starts to occur. But before, a lot brighter. And like when he's in the snow globe, a lot brighter as well. So this is Max's ideal future in the snow globe. This is why it's so bright. But you know, there's a dark contrast that Krampus is a dark demon goat that will kidnap you if you don't like Christmas. So I love Christmas. I'm a big fan of Christmas. Are you a big fan of Christmas? I'm a big fan of Christmas. And because I'm such a big fan of Christmas, I gotta give this movie a solid 7.9 out of 10. If you like this review, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with everyone you know. The ultimate goal of this channel is for me to become an expert movie reviewer. So, if I haven't reviewed it on the channel, there's a chance I haven't even seen it at all. You can request a movie in the comments below. You can fast track the request. Patreon.com/ASPresents for $20 a month for one movie review per 1 month, or $3 a month for some daily vlogs. All at Patreon.com/ASPresents. And if you'd like to help support the daily grind, go to this link tree right here for some NSFW content, for some daily sets. It really helps with the daily grindiness of the channel. I'm strictly very lewd here. Strictly here. So go to this link tree, and until next time, I'm Mint Salad, so I'll see you later. My salad creates on the bacon bits.